In this Enduring Righteously series, today we're going to be talking about the bigger picture. Now again, please forgive me. I know it's been a few months, almost 3 months since uploading. There's been a lot going on my end and a lot of different changes and a lot of new changes that are coming about that I'm really excited about. So that's why I have not been uploading as much, but rest assured there are still videos in the works, and everything we talked about in that previous video, the previous channel update, those videos are still in the works, folks. Again, these things just take a lot of time, a lot of research. And again, folks, if you're familiar with this network, when it comes to the documentaries and stuff and putting them together, it can take years to do that because, again, it takes a lot of prayer and a lot of spiritual understanding on my part. But again, without further ado, in this video particular, we're talking about and focusing on the bigger picture, because sometimes you might be in a position or a place where you're just not understanding why Yahuwah is doing certain things the way that he's doing, or you might have had certain plans in mind or certain things in mind, or you might have anticipated or envisioned Yahuwah to do certain things for you in your kaya, in your life. You might have envisioned your kaya or life to turn out a certain way, but it just did not turn out that way, or there were certain events that occurred or certain things that happened that made you feel as though, well, did Yahuwah even hear my prayers? Is he even answering my prayers? Is he even listening to what I'm saying? Yahuwah is expecting me to do this and that and that and this, but when I tell Yahuwah about something, he's not even doing it. At least that's what it seems in your eyes and through your perspective. Now remember, when we did a Living Righteously video, one of the videos that we did and talked about was the power of perspective and trying to see things from the perspective of Yahuwah. Now you might be wondering why I have this picture in front of me. I've been wanting to do this video and this topic for a very long time now, so I'm so thankful that Yahuwah has allowed this video to come forth today specifically. In this video, in this picture right here, you see this is a picture of somebody cleaning a mirror. Now you might be wondering why I have a picture of this. Why do I have a picture of somebody cleaning a mirror? Like, what is the significance of that? What does that mean? What does it symbolize? What is it a bigger picture of? And how could it symbolize the bigger picture in your kaya and what Yahuwah is doing in your life, in your kaya specifically? Well, take a closer look. For example, if somebody wants to clean something, or if you want a clean mirror, what do you first have to do? You have all that gunk and all that stuff on it. It's a mess. What do you have to do to clean it? You first have to dirty it up even more. You have to spray the cleaner on it, or hopefully a clean base, a natural base solution. You have to spray it with the natural base solution first and then wipe it off. Once you wipe it off, then you'll have a clean mirror. My point here is that in order to clean the mirror, you first have to dirty it up with more spray. You first have to spray it and then wipe it, and then it's going to be clean, and then you'll be able to see yourself clearly through the mirror. Now you can take the same analogy and apply it for yourself in your personal kaya or your personal life. You might be going to Yahuwah with certain requests and certain things. You might be asking Yahuwah, hey Yahuwah, I want companionship. I want a new house. I need a new job. I need more money. I need this. I need that. Whatever it is that you are believing and trusting in Yahuwah for, you have gone to Yahuwah. You have prayed about it. You've probably even fasted about it. You have diligently taken the time to seek Yahuwah about these things. Maybe you're in a very difficult situation right now. I don't know what your situation is. Maybe your finances are not the greatest right now. Maybe you just lost your job. Maybe you have an impersonator who's impersonating you and has stolen thousands of dollars from you. Whatever the case is, you've gone to Yahuwah about this, and it just seems like for years you've gone to Yahuwah, and it just seems like things have not really changed. If anything, it seems like on the surface that things have gotten worse. Just like the analogy of cleaning a mirror. You want a clean mirror, but what you have to understand, in order to clean that mirror, you first have to dirty it up even more. You first have to spray the spray on the dirty stuff, on the dirty mirror, wipe it down, and then once you wipe it down, that's when the mirror is going to be clean. That's when everything is going to be renewed and clean again. And maybe that's what Yahuwah is doing in your kaya, in your life as well. That you've gone to Yahuwah about these things. You want a new life, a new kaya. You want to start brand new. You want to get away from that job that's been holding you back. You want to get away from toxic people who've been holding you back. And in order to do so, you need to find the right fellowship. But it just seems like ever since you've prayed those things or prayed those prayers, or whatever the case is, things have just gone significantly worse. At least that's what it feels like. That's what it seems like. The trials have heightened. The trials and tribulations have even skyrocketed even more, and you just don't know what to do. Do you not see and realize what Yahuwah is doing in this time right now? Do you not see and realize that just like the mirror analogy, Yahuwah also in your kaya is spraying his spray bottle and is wiping down all of those parts in your kaya to give you your heart's desire, just like his word talks about in Psalms 21. He's what? Yahuwah is looking after you, but is doing it in a way where, again, you have to see the bigger picture. You have to see and realize and understand the why. Why is Yahuwah allowing these trials and tribulations to take place? Maybe it's to strengthen you. Maybe it's to really test your trust in Yahuwah. Will you trust Yahuwah, and will you be thankful and grateful so that when Yahuwah does bring the barakah or blessing to you, that you will be in a place where you will be more thankful, that you will be more grateful, that you will be more understanding, that you will be humbled because of it? Because again, Yahuwah could give you that brand new car. He could give you that brand new house. But will you go and abuse it the moment you get it? Or will you be thankful and trustworthy in Yahuwah and grateful that you have it? Whatever it is that you're looking for or need, or whatever it is that you've been asking Yahuwah on your personal spiritual walk and journey with him, and only you know what that is. Maybe Yahuwah had to allow certain things to happen and had to remove certain people in order to what? Strengthen and build you even more, to strengthen you as a person, to humble you as a person. Again, folks, what I'm starting to learn about humility is that it helps grow you and more in Yahuwah. No, it does not feel good all the time. No, it does not feel wonderful. In fact, most of the time it can feel very discouraging sometimes, and it can be very overwhelming. But understand the fruit that comes out of it, the fruit that Yahuwah is trying to produce through it. What is that saying? That what? Grapes cannot be produced, at least the good ones, unless they've been pressurized. Same with diamonds and all these other things, that you have to go through that process in order to come out even stronger. Just like what Yahuwah talks about in his word, that the gold has to be refined through the fire to come out as pure gold, that a tree has to be pruned in order to bring forth more fruit. Well, that is what is occurring in your kaya and your life too, as Yahuwah cleans away the mess. But in order for him to clean away that mess, he has to what? Just like this picture, he has to spray that spray bottle, and what seems like making a bigger mess. And once Yahuwah wipes down and wipes away those tears from your eyes, wipes away the people who don't need to be there, wipes away these difficult situations, wipes away all of the difficult things that you've been through, then guess what? You will be able to see clearly, and you'll be able to see and understand why Yahuwah had to do what he had to do. Think about it. When you're cleaning a mirror, if you just wipe down the dirty parts, you're only going to dirty the mirror even more. You're not going to actually clean it. In order to actually clean it, you have to spray the spray bottle and even cause even a bigger mess for that moment. But when you wipe it all down, guess what? It's going to be clean and brand new. Well, that is what Yahuwah is doing in your kaya and your life too. He's wiping away all those old parts of you. He's wiping away all the past and the pain of it in order to bring about the restored you. But sometimes that requires what? It requires testing. It requires trials. It requires tribulations. It requires you to go through these things so you can be humbled and strengthened and trust in Yahuwah like never before. It reminds me of that one Living Righteously video we did and talked about when it came to what? About spiritual rehabilitation. Again, we done a video covering this very same thing about, again, when you go through spiritual rehabilitation, it does not feel good. oftentimes it feels like you're in a fog. It just feels like what is happening. That again is amunah, belief that is also taking part and taking place in this to test your belief and trust in Yahuwah through Yahusha as well. So again, I just want to encourage you that no matter what you're going through, Yahuwah's got it. You just have to keep trusting. I know that's easier said than done, but trust in the process and what Yahuwah has for you, and trust that again, Yahuwah is the one who's going to make all things new, and Yahuwah is going to make you brand new. And again, you're going to understand in the long run when you look at the bigger picture, when you take yourself out of the equation, when you remove yourself, then you'll be able to see what it is that Yahuwah is doing. Then you'll be able to see how Yahuwah is making things clear again, that you can be able to see all things brand new again.